all tests don't come from God. Maybe there's a little semantics there, because all tests can be a part of the process. Some tests are just part of life. So let's say you're struggling with impatience, okay, or patience, whichever way you want to look at that. So you're struggling with your patience. And let's say that you're running late to work, right? That's always the morning that you have a flat tire. You know what I'm saying? So you run out to your car, you run out, and you run out, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, my tire's flat, okay? That's not God testing you. I mean, it could be. It may just be you ran over a nail. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes things that happen isn't having anything to do with God or Satan. Sometimes it's because life happens. Sometimes it's because we make dumb decisions, right? So sometimes, I'll even say most of the time, it's not specifically God saying, let me test you with this test. I will make sure I send an angel to give you a flat tire to see if you will be patient in the morning. Yep, you failed, okay? God already knows you're going to fail. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he can look in your eye and tell you ain't patient. You're already saying bad things to yourself in the mirror as you're getting ready. Anyway, so most things don't come from God like that. They're just things that happen, but they become tests, right? I mean, it wasn't, God didn't send it, but it becomes a test, okay? Now, in this specific situation, this is a specific test where God himself did that. So the point is that does happen. There will be times where God himself will test you. God will be the one who puts it back in play, right? One of the things I've watched over my life and others is that in churches as well as a whole, but is God has a tendency to bring you back around to the same spot over and over again. Okay, that's a normal process of God. And so like we use a children of Israel story when they came up to the promised land, go to the promised land, yay. And there's bad, big giants and fortified cities and stuff over there. And they chose not to, God sent them in the wilderness. When he got them out of the wilderness again 40 years later, he didn't take them to a different place. He took them to exactly the same spot. And now the river is even at flood stage and the cities are even more fortified, right? I mean, he didn't even that's just the way God is. So if you struggle with something, and you fail that test, I'm just telling you, God will bring you back around to exactly the same spot. That's how God operates. That's a part of the development journey, okay? If we were a teacher, let's say we're teaching subtraction, okay? And so the kid really gets, addition really well in math, but they really struggle with subtraction. And we're not saying, well, you know what, let's just forget that. Let's go into multiplication. We're not going to do that. We're going to keep coming back around to subtraction because they need to learn subtraction before they move forward. Right? And that's just a part of the process. Well, God does us the same way. So sometimes some of the tests we have are because we have failed that test multiple times in the past. Or we've struggled in that area multiple times in the past. So if you struggle with patience or impatience, then God's going to keep bringing that one back around to you.